Welcome to NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. After a long wait, after a rain delay, first pitch for this one was scheduled around 5 Eastern. The crowd has hung around as they wait to see the hometown ECU Pirates take on the Gamecocks of South Carolina. Both of these teams victorious yesterday. The cool night air has descended upon Greenville, North Carolina, with two teams that were victorious yesterday, the South Carolina Gamecocks and the ECU Pirates. And it's draft-eligible sophomore Cody Morris taking the mound, his 15th start of the year for USC. For ECU, making its 29th regional appearance, third in the last 4 years. The American Athletic Conference Player of the Year, Bryant Packard, to start things off. Some power in the number 3 spot. Spencer Brickhouse with 10 home runs this year. You saw Litton with the home run yesterday. And they round things out with Turner Brown.
Oh, you can hear the crowd already. It's starting. Not even a pitch thrown. The coaches ran out to the coaches' box and they got on their feet.
Who was here in 2009 to watch the Pirates beat the Gamecocks in the last time they hosted a regional. Leads off with a shot to the gap, powering his feet all the way through, and kicks it off with a 2-base hit.
Well, you're right about that. Kicks it off. What a way to start the game off. Pretty swing, driving the ball the other way, and does that little round, sees the mishandling of the ball in the outfield, takes that extra base. You might see a lot of that with the wet field.
And had to pack up and go back to the hotel and just wait things out. Packard thinking about it, and now he got caught in no man's land. Bride waiting for him at third. A great job by Taylor to have patience, not to throw behind him right away, see where he was going to go. And that's out number 2.
You've seen little these kids just come up firing, and the guy's halfway, moves on. You got to run at the guy a little bit.
Morris gave up the double, but faces just 3 in the first. And the Gamecocks bring Blair to start, who homered yesterday. He leads off. The freshman from Denver, North Carolina, Alec Burleson, a true two-way player, got the start at first base yesterday and takes the bump against South Carolina with a chance to put ECU into the regional final. For the freshman. Another slow roller. And the race to the bag is won by Blair. A tilt to the defense, around to the right on the infield and the outfield against Cortez. No matter, as Burleson gets him swinging for his first strikeout.
After kind of telling him to stop, that means the umpire just whispered in his ear and said, hey, let him know to stop.
And the payoff darts down and in against Stokes, ball 4. Bride takes a 2-1, punches it past Litton to score at least 1. Blair is in. Stokes gets the green light from Stuart Lake at third base. No throw to challenge him. A 2-run double for Jonah Bride. And the Gamecocks are on the board, 2-0 in the first.
Big swing right here by Jonah Bride. The fastball gets in. Maybe a little changeup coming in on him. Keeps the hands back, weight back, gets down the line, and he's ready to go too. Madison Stokes first to home. Packard out here bobbles it. That's what allowed the coach. Third base was looking to hold him up, and then right here he bobbles it just a little bit more. Allows Madison Stokes to score the second run. Huge
left
start
field
for the
corner
Gamecocks.
has been a little bit tricky over the last couple days. Tolbert puts it into left field. Bride comes around and Packard gets it by. Tolbert stops at second. A little bit of difficulty here in the first in left field for ECU. There's a potential for a play at the plate, but free passage for Bride after the ball proved elusive for Packard.
Yeah, like I said earlier, that's something you might see, especially in the outfield. I don't think the infield is going to be affected by it, but the wet grass, that ball's going to skip. And Packard, he was really thinking he was about ready to unleash the cannon of the arm, thinking he was going to throw him out at home, and took his eye off the ball, and it stayed down on him. That could be a big theme of the night. Ball getting into the outfield.
A long first for the freshman Burleson. And it ends there. Majority vote.
Every place you go has that fan, man. It doesn't matter what it is. He's going to yell at the umpire. Thinks it's the worst call ever.
Another two-strike pitch. Half swing. Full strike. Second K in the scorebook tonight for Morris. He's faced 6 and has cruised. It's quite a turnaround for ECU this year as well. Couple of hops, Litton recovers and makes the play. For a team that's, meanwhile, Burleson trying to get out of the second. And he does with his 44th pitch. You talk about that changeup and how younger players want to throw a curveball, they want to throw. He hasn't been incentivized with the swings he's got on the changeup to give too many good fastballs. And right now it's just unfair his first time through the lineup, which jumped out to an early start against Alec Burleson. Hitting the ball hard as Carlos Cortez so often does. And into the glove of Litton for the first out, so Cortez.
We talked about how early fastball Packard hit.
And he's 2 for 2. Off to the right side, a base hit. Packard going first to third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. The rally has begun for ECU. There goes William Sutton on a shallow ball center field. Blair underneath. This should be deep enough to score Packard. No contest. ECU's first run comes on Brickhouse's 50th RBI of the year.
Mike, you somehow have a line to Coach Godwin. You called it last couple pitches and finally saw it. And
William Sutton runs again. It would have taken a perfect throw to get him. Stolen base number 18 in 19 tries.
Yeah, once he realized he saw something, and it might have been a couple.
Ball 4. 4 strikeouts over the first 3 innings. And now 3 of the first 4 for ECU have reached base in the 4th. There go the runners. Throw down to third base. The tag. And William Sutton has been caught for just the second time all year. Victories. And it was a turnaround they needed as well, knowing that they'd have to get hot to get here to regionals after starting with just 6 wins in their first 15 SEC games.
No short of offense over there.
Through the right side, Rowe thinks about taking a turn at second base, holds up there. A 300 slugging percentage. Yeah, now 8 home runs. Slugging percentage at .497. He gives this one a ride center field. A leaping grab in center field by Henriksen. A Sports Center top 10 nominee if we've had one here in Greenville. Wow, what a grab.
You were talking about the slugging percentage, and look at the pop. He thinks he's got it. That ball just kept carrying. But watch, Henriksen tracks it the whole way. You right about this. Sports Center top 10. Leaps up, goes over the wall, brings it back. Man, the 5-foot fence, it caught at the end, almost a little snow cone at the end of the glove.
Not only was the ball snow coned in the edge of the glove, it looked like it almost fell off his hand entirely there. And a hard hit ball there. Something that Cliff Godwin saw, says, all right, that'll be the end of the road here for Alec Burleson through 3 1/3. Off and brought out some of our insect friends. Off the hands, one hop to shortstop. Brown does a nice job there. He waits, surveys the scene, and gets a guaranteed thing at second base. Henriksen's already had to go to the wall. It's light work for the center fielder. Inherited runners, not a problem for Trey Benton. Strike 3 called. Location perfect. Pitching has been great today. When we come back,
no, we like to play aggressive and with a lot of energy.
I think that was more the PC answer, just in case Coach Godwin's going to pull the tape back
yeah,
and watch
he's right
this.
Next to me.
Oh, that's a fair ball off the bag, letting it roll up the line. Well, Chris, we certainly appreciate your time and look forward to watching the rest of this one with you.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
And that's roped out to right field. William Sutton tracks back on it. Runner was in motion. Throw to first. Off target. Well, he puts another good swing onto one. Packard back to the warning track. You can imagine those 50 people that went chasing that ball were all not insurance claims adjusters. They were souvenir hunters. He had a big hole to the right side. Hits it directly to Turner Brown on the left. And Benton does not allow a run in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th. Gamecocks by a pair. Far Packard with 2 of them. And he may reach base a 3rd time. Indeed he does.
Ron Guidry was the pitching coach for the Yankees, and so every time we'd play them, hey, Mr. Ron, and we'd talk. It was for sure Mr. Ron. It wasn't coach.
Packard taking off for second, and with the ball to the backstop, he just never stopped all the way to 3rd. Would love to dial one up here. Another stolen base attempt. Down to second to tag. Throw back to the plate. And Packard is in. A one-man offensive machine tonight for ECU. He scores their 2nd run. He scored their 1st in the 4th. And he navigated the base paths with ease and precision.
I love the aggressiveness. Strike him out. Watch the quick tag, and watch how fast he gets rid of it. Justin Rowe. But Packard's in there. Man, I thought Taylor blocked the plate almost enough. He blocked it as Packard hit the arm hits the shin guard. But if the throw was a little bit early, I think he's able to get it. Watch the shin guard almost takes away that arm. That's why when you have him going in head first, see the arm's gone. Close play. But that's what we wondered what it was going to be like. Still having that aggressiveness. Cody Moore still on his game, though. 3-2 in Greenville. Let's be able to hand the baton to the guy with a 1-2-6 coming in throwing bullets.
Brown down to first base. Tolbert's retired for the first time tonight. Into the glove of Taylor on a foul tip. Cody Morris secures his 7th strikeout. 1-run ball and 7 strikeouts. But there with the walk may give pause to the coaching staff. Pitch is low, throw to second is perfect. Hunter Taylor on the money. That 3-run home run yesterday.
I think it says Mark Kingston knows exactly what he's doing. I mean,
it's advantage here at 3-2, which was 3-0 in the first. They'll get a runner in scoring position here as Blair takes off. Going from first to third, he's in there. Wet field played a factor there as Brickhouse, the first baseman, went to go pick it up. He was lined up for a good throw, and his base escaped him.
Brickhouse went to throw, his plant foot slipped out from under him. That caused the throw to go not be as strong.
Left at the altar. Strike 3. On to the 8th.
Truly been in control all night, mixing that fastball with a lot of changeups.
Got a lot of raised eyebrows on both sides with that pitch.
Boy, I think you fooled everybody. Cody Morris walks off. Hunter Taylor's ready to throw it around the horn. All the Gamecock infielders came up thinking it was a strikeout. He said in his demeanor of thinking he had that strikeout.
A chopper as they pull back the bunt, and it backfires for the Pirates. Fortunate it didn't end up being a double play. How does this conversation go, you think?
He's looking at, a lot of times you'll see coaches that gut decision, the catcher's pumping him up. Look, hey. Right there. To me, he's looking in the eyes. But
you said
I think,
28, Ridge Chapman.
Yeah, I think going out there, Packard's already 3 for 3. You did your job. You got the out. 7. You'll take that 7 in the 3rd inning with the lead.
The equation solved by Chapman for the first time tonight in game number 2 in the regional, and the opportunities are dwindling offensively. That's inside ball 4 to row. I don't know. I could see you as the guy who's like sitting in the hotel parking lot just eating a whole box of pizza by himself. Looks to bunt, and Kirkpatrick sends it to the backstop. Rogue takes second base. So without the benefit of a ball in play, the Gamecocks have a runner in scoring position and nobody out.
East Carolina 1 in 15 when trailing after 8, so trying to keep that lead, trying to the deficit only at 1 and not 2.
This tucked into the corner, and it's in for a base hit. Olsen scores Rowe from second base. He stops at second, and just like that, South Carolina doubles its advantage. 4-2 Gamecocks.
Jacob Olsen knows how important that is. Breaking ball goes out and gets it, hooks it down the line. Little half swing. Didn't even have to finish the swing to get it that far. With 2 outs, Rowe scores really easy. Deficit, guys are taking until they get a strike. Obviously now you're definitely taking 3-0.
And Chapman forced straight out of the zone to make it interesting and bring the tying run to the plate.
Get some more movement, and that's he's more effective when that happens.
That's skied to left. Tolbert calls for it. And the Pirates are down to 2. Bridges gets a ground ball. And a secure play at shortstop. Tolbert comes over, hangs on, 2 down.
Scouting report talks about how good the slider is yet to see it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. South Carolina takes down ECU, and the Gamecocks will play for a regional championship.
Steady dose of fastballs. All of a sudden he pulls the string. Look at the changeup. Got some almost like just a floater up there. It looks so big to hit. Pulls it right back from him, and look at the excitement, man. He is pumped up. A little gloves pound.
South Carolina got all the offense it needed in the first inning with 3 runs, despite a heroic effort from Brian Packard of ECU, who scored both and had 3 hits today. Not enough to get the job done. So an elimination game tomorrow. The host ECU and UNCW